This is Cinematire Short Raves, where I talk about a specific costume thing that I love and can't stop thinking about in a movie or TV series.
Yes, well, everyone wants a piece of the gentleman pirate. Get in line.
Come on, I need your help getting me dressed for the big day.
Our flag means death, the queer pirate rom-com we've always deserved, and the cause for Twitter losing its entire mind, resulting in endless adorable fan art. So before we start, may I suggest an interlude?
It's a brand new day, and we'll be making history. Are you with me? Won't you stay? We have come so far. This is who we are, and like the rising sun, we have just begun to play our part. This is the time.
This show, it cannot be stated enough, is a comedy.
Yeah, well, it's been days since I've cut myself on my sword. Oh, no, there we go.
I was not expecting the costumes to be as beautifully made and bizarrely historically accurate as they were. From the sumptuous fabrics to the closures, the shoes, and the fabric aging, they really paid attention to every detail. And of course there are historical inaccuracies, but as, I don't know, Pablo Picasso probably said, learn the rules like a pro so you can break them like an artist. There are blatant anachronisms like Olu's captive bead hoop earring, Fang with his Hot Topic studded belt around his head, the entirety of Spanish Jackie's bar, her hair, Fred Armisen's 1800s vest, modern suspenders. There's everything Izzy wears and he looks like a Sons of Anarchy extra, Steed's black drama teacher turtleneck, this safari outfit, Mary Bonnet's Annie Hall aesthetic, and of course our lovable goth-apocalyptic Mad Maxian Prince Blackbeard in his crop jacket. Look at his tummy!
You think you're cute?
Actually, I think I'm just so, but I've decided to carry myself like I'm cute.
These are very obviously made modern on purpose to draw attention and take you out of the scene to add to the absurdity of the show. And I love it. It's loosely based on real folks Stede Bonnet and Edward Blackbeard Teach. It deals with the very real queerness of pirate culture. The upper class and military folks have beautifully made costumes in the right silhouettes. It's nice to finally see a show in this era where people are actually wearing wigs in appropriate settings. I could take more wigs, to be honest, but this is a lot of wigs! The men are wearing shoes. This is not a drill, as Frock Flick so beautifully pointed out in 2015. If you're a leading man, you're not going to be caught dead in hose and shoes unless you're an extra. You need to proclaim your manliness by wearing boots all the time, even in bed, because who knows when you'll have to jump onto your faithful steed and ride off into battle in manly fashion at a moment's notice? So frustrating to see every man in every historical drama wearing tall man boots because the majority of men on screen in most of these situations should be wearing shoes. Wait, no, shoes are for girls, especially shoes with heels. The textiles are great choices. Some are decadent, some are so gross and aged perfectly. They look like they smell bad. I love the very domestic clothing sharing that Steed and Ed fall into.
Oh, I've been looking for these. Fab.
And when Ed is sad, he wraps himself in Steed's clothes. And of course, you know I'm going to make that robe. All my friends are making it. We all track down that fabric. Everyone's a mess. Don't judge us. I love the cross-dressing of Bonifacia / Jim and the fact that Olu likes Jim no matter what and that Jim makes the decision to be Jim full-time. And looking at illustrations of women in men's garb back then, this looks correct. And I love that they go modern and change to they/them pronouns after essentially asking permission to be Jim. The pirates, for the most part, wear correct things. The pants are the right silhouettes with the proper closures. They mostly wear the right kinds of shirts. Some are obviously a type of knit that didn't exist yet, but I'll allow it. None of the pirates are in tricorns. Ugh, refreshing. Love the array of neckwear, and look at all these stripes. Blackbeard wanting to go to the fancy party for hoity-toity people is so cute. He's
Jeff, the accountant.
You know you could pick anything, right?
Yeah, and I like the name Jeff, and accounting sounds fancy as fuck.
the flowers in Ed and Steed's hair are darling, and the bows in Ed's beard are likely a nod to the fact that Blackbeard would tie black bows in his beard. The fabrics and trims in this scene are so pretty, and I just want to eat them. And of course, the techniques used to make the jewelry is modern, so some of it looks a bit pageant, but it's so aggressively over the top that I love it in the way that I love the Converse in Sofia Coppola's Marie Antoinette. Steed defending Ed's honor is so precious. Frenchie and Oluwande's African prince scheme is hilarious, and they're able to do it because their clothing is convincing to the white folks. I love this scene with Steed and Ed because it shows the importance of clothing and heirlooms as language.
Look at that. You wear fine things well.
Okay, I could say a million more things about this show and the costumes and how cute everything is, but I think you should just go watch. I mean, look how much fun Dominic had on set.
So, no one told you your life was going to unfurl in such a manner?
Oh, and one last thing. Like I said, this robe has fashion people losing their mind. And yes, everyone I know has either found the fabric to make it for themselves or asked me if I'm making it, and yeah, I have to. The fabric's on the way. Anyway, thank you for checking out this video. Please like and comment. Thank you to my patrons for being amazing. I appreciate you. Until next time, be fancy, be adventurous. Look at this dramatic ass bitch.